Some interesting information just popped up recently that was kind of thought by many but now is essentially almost confirmed. For people who don't know, PS4 Pro is a new take on the console generation. Yes, in the past we've had console updates, but they were mainly about getting slimmer, cheaper, etc. This console cycle, however, brought something else. The PS4 Pro was not cheaper but brought with it a beefed up console. Something like a mid-generation semi-next gen update. This was essentially to keep up with technology, and with greater adoption of 4K TVs, Sony definitely wanted to support this. While the PS4 Pro is definitely not 4K native but rather checkerboarded 4K, it's still hard to really notice at regular viewing distances, so the game looked great regardless. But back to the main point, Warwick Light, Vice President and Managing Director at Sony, stated the following recently. The mid-life cycle upgrade of PlayStation 4 to PS4 Pro is a good example of necessary evolution. In enabling the community to upgrade mid-life cycle, it has allowed our most engaged players an even more immersive experience that complements the latest advancements in TV technology. We found that around 1 in 5 PlayStation 4 sold has been a PS4 Pro since it launched, and around 40% of these have been from existing players upgrading, so it's definitely having a positive impact on the industry as well as on our players. So if you've ever needed a clear indication that next gen will have some mid-generation console iteration, here it is. This pretty much is a big hint towards a Pro PS5, and if we're going to take the timeline we have now, the PS4 launched in 2013 with the Pro launching in 2016. So if the PlayStation 5 launches in 2020, a possible PlayStation 5 Pro could be 3 years out from then. The console data transfer process will definitely be a more consistently used feature, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they started to also embrace a mobile-like console run. Essentially new upgrades each year or two, and the previous consoles can still play everything, but the later consoles can play them at higher configurations. But would you buy a PlayStation 5 Pro if it happens? Comment down below, and if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button. It really supports the page and I really appreciate it. And subscribe if you're new. I've got new videos every other day except days there's something really interesting and I'll just post a video on that day. I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to drop the wet emoji. I know on the keyboard it's called the sweat emoji, but for me, I call it the wet emoji. So drop the wet emoji, destroy the comment section with it if you're drooling and excited for next gen like I am, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now, I'll check you guys out on the next one.